The Championship's back, the Saints are back, the FootballMartin vlogs are back. Welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the FootballMartin channel in what is a beautiful day here on the South Coast as the Championship 25-26 season gets underway this lunchtime over in Southampton. It's 7 AM, it's early, but it is a beautiful, beautiful morning. I'm on Cowes Seafront, just walking along to the cafe, just gonna have a little stroll. I couldn't sleep last night, I had a really bad night's sleep. I don't think it's football related, I just think I'm overtired, but I am so excited for today. Really, really looking forward to getting across the water, across the Solent, which is like a duck pond here today. It's absolutely gorgeous. Wrexham are in town, the Hollywood boys are in town, 3 promotions back to back. I cannot believe it's 3 promotions back to back for them. What an amazing achievement they've done at Wrexham. They are the team to beat this year because I think everybody will want to beat Wrexham. I'm really looking forward to this encounter. Will Steele's first game as a Southampton manager. Doesn't get any better, does it? Going to be around 26 degrees, they were saying on the radio on the way down in the car this morning. So I think it's going to be a gorgeous day. Can't wait to get to the ground. Can't wait to meet the fans. Can't wait to hopefully get 3 points. We've arrived in Southampton. It's not quite as warm as it was over on the island. It's a little bit overcast, but it's still nice. Great to see loads of Saints shirts around. Such a nice feeling when you get in the city and you see all the shirts. It's just so nice. I love it. I love that vibe. I love that feeling of seeing all the shirts everywhere. I know a lot of it, not everybody's a shirty. I'm not wearing mine today because it just doesn't suit me. But it's just so nice here. Loads of the away ones as well, which look absolutely phenomenal. I was reading The Sun on the way over. I sat on the boat, I had a little read online, and I was reading an article that Will Steele did. It was really good, and he's speaking about Saints under Pochettino and how he'd been watching games back. Interesting that he wants to create something similar to that. And what an exciting time that was as a Saints fan as well, how we played under Maurizio. And he'd been taking a good look at it. I know Maurizio was at the Espanyol game. Damien Downs made his debut that day, and he was there with him. And yeah, it was interesting that he spoke about that. He said, also went on to say that he doesn't want any lazy players. I tell you what, I think still, and the features that he's done with the articles I've read and the content that I've seen online from the club, I think he's come across quite shy, but there's no ego, he's honest, and the team news yesterday, wasn't it refreshing to have a manager that was just honest in a press conference? Well, that was breakfast done at the Dow Bar. We got here nice and early. How are you feeling about the game? Any pre-match nerves? You don't get those anymore at your age.
I wouldn't say I'm nervous, but I'm always, I'm excited but apprehensive. I've always enjoyed the pre-match experience. I was talking to a guy earlier on. I remember in the 70s a routine of walking up through the town, going to the record shops.
What record shop would you go to in Southampton?
Well, there was Virgin were there, but before that there was a shop called Who Dat, which was by the Tudor buildings up there where plumbers were. But I always remember a friend of mine said to me one day, we went up there, he said, "You've got to come and listen to this album." And in those days, you could go into a booth and listen to it. And this music came on. I said, "Whatever's that?" He said, "It's Tubular Bells."
Oh, okay.
And it was unbelievable. So we used to go there, and then our other favourite haunt was Toomer Sports, who were the kit suppliers to Saints in London Road. So we'd go there, then we'd go to Bedford Place, to the chip shop, to Ted's Chip Shop.
Ted's Fish and Chips was great, wasn't it? I remember going there as a kid.
And
who remembers Ted's Fish and Chips? Unbelievable place, yeah.
And then you walk along Wilton Road, round into Milton Road. There was a Halo shop on the corner which sold the programmes and souvenirs. Long before the club had their own club shop, and it was, and we were in the ground at sort of 1:30. Stood at the front waiting for the action. So it was always a long build-up. Yeah. But by the time kick-off came, you were sort of really reared up for it.
Yeah, well, it's an early kick-off day, 12:30 kick-off. Kick-offs will be all over the place in the Championship this season. We had an 8 o'clock kick-off last night. Unbelievable refereeing already in the Championship. I thought the refereeing was pretty shocking last night. I thought Birmingham City played very, very well, but it did show that Ipswich had a massive hangover, I thought, from last season. Yeah. You hope that we don't have that today.
That is a real concern. That is a real concern because there are a lot of players that are going to be playing that are scarred from last season. Whether they say that they've got rid of it or not, they are going to be scarred.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's important that we get off to a good start. If we go a goal behind, then the fans are going to start getting restless.
It's important that the fans stick with it today, isn't it?
It is really, really important. We've really, I mean,
can't emphasise it enough how important the fans are.
We as fans have got to draw a line under what's happened. We'll still
move forward, isn't it?
It's the man now, and we've got to move forward.
Yeah, I think that's a great take on it. That was Football Dad here on the Football Martin channel. Alan, it's great to meet you. You're from Wrexham, but you're a Southampton fan.
I'm from Wrexham, yes. Live there now, but I am a Southampton lad. When I left the army, I lived just outside Fareham, so PO postcode behind enemy lines. It was part of the incentive to move to Wrexham, really. So I came down last night with a lot of the Wrexham Veterans Club, because being ex-military, they're all down in Wetherspoons at the moment having some libations. Yeah. But yeah, it's great to be back. Yeah.
Nathan, great to see you.
Hello,
big fan of the channel. Your dad watches as well.
Yeah, he does. He loves it. Absolutely loves it. Watches it religiously.
Appreciate you watching the channel. We're here for a big game today. It's first game of the season.
Yeah.
What does it feel like to be back?
Buzzing. You can't beat a match day buzz. Yeah, just can't beat it.
New shirts everywhere. Your sport and the brand new home shirt. What do you think of the shirts, by the way?
Yeah, I love it. I love the throwback.
I'm so excited, man. I am. I'm like, look, we don't want to be here. Yeah. Championship football, we don't want that.
You're the same as me. I feel the same about it.
We want Premier League football, but I tell you what, football back at St Mary's. Yeah, it's good. I'm buzzing. Yeah. I'm good. I'm in a good spot. I'm happy.
Thoughts on the season? Where do you feel we'll finish?
I think it'll pin on our first 5 games of the season. If we do well in those first 5 games of the season, I can see us getting auto promotions. I'd love to see us win it, but. Yeah. I'd take second as well.
I think if we don't win the league, it's been a bad season.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Top 2.
Yeah,
it's a minimum requirement for me.
I think look, people are worried and concerned about the lack of investment into the squad right now, and I understand that, but our squad is good enough to win this league.
Yeah. I think in the top 6. I want to say in the top 2, but it all depends on how many more signings we make.
A lot of people say that we're going to win the league. I think that's a bit far-fetched, but we should get a playoff, so maybe like 3rd or 4th.
I wish we'd spent a bit more money. I won't swear. I wish certain people Deadwood had gone. Stevens being one. There's
still a lot here, isn't there?
There is, and that's the problem. They need to make a decision about Tyler, get the money and invest it, hopefully. But for me, I think at the moment for Southampton, the Championship is where we should be and grow. Yeah. We're not ready to go back to the Premiership. I don't feel the people that own Southampton will invest. Yeah. So let's have some fun in the Championship and hopefully do well.
How important do you think it is that the fans stick with it? If it is a rocky start, which it could be, the window's still open for a couple of weeks. If it's a rocky start, the fans are important that they stick with the manager and the team, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. You've got to give the manager, obviously it's his first time in English football. Yeah. And his English football is a lot different to football abroad. And you've got to give him time, and the players time to settle in. And obviously a lot of them come from last season, so they know what it's all about.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on Will Steele? I think he's come across really well so far.
Yes.
What are your thoughts?
I think there's definitely big potential with that lad. Definitely.
Well, I thought we were a bit slow starting against Brighton, but once we picked it up, I thought we looked really good. I liked the intensity. We played very well on the ball, and down the wings we looked good. And we just liked to press, which is what we didn't see under Russell Martin. It is the exact opposite. So,
and he seems quite chilled out and quite the animal on the sidelines.
How are they feeling down in Wrexham? You live down there. What's the vibe?
It's really exciting in Wrexham. I mean, as I said, I've been there 5 years now, and the whole town's come alive. Not only are they involved with the club, the children's charities, the surrounding areas, a lot of the help the homeless, they're involved with all of that. They've helped redevelop the markets and things. So they're involved with a lot of the businesses and stuff. They've got involved with Wrexham Lager. So yeah, they brought a lot to the place. 2-1 to us.
2-1 Saints.
Yeah.
We take that.
I'll take that. Definitely.
Absolutely. You've been a great guest. Thank you very much indeed. Will you grab a score prediction for today's game?
Hopefully 3-1 Saints.
Yeah, who's scoring your goals?
Oh, Armstrong and hopefully Downs.
Yeah, that would be nice. He's on the bench, Downs. We've got a bit of team news coming up. Score prediction, Ben, what's your thoughts?
I hope it's going to be a 3-0. That's my hope.
3-0, who's scoring the goals for you?
Goals for me, Ryan Fraser, Robinson. I'm going to go for a Downs.
I like it. I want to get your season prediction. Where do you feel we've finished this season?
Hopefully second.
Yeah, I think we'll be in the top 2. Ben, where do we finish?
Where do we finish in the league? We're winning it, mate. We are winning it. I'm telling you now. We're gonna start off. I hope we're going to get a win today. Maybe we're going to have bumps in the road, but we're winning it, mate, all day long.
People in your comments will disagree.
Yeah.
They will.
Yeah.
They'll think that there should have been more money spent. But this squad's good enough and big enough. That's the problem, is the size.
When you look at that 11 today, you see what he's got on the bench. He's got Damien Downs on the bench today, Ross Stewart, Cameron Archer. He's got an unbelievable
You look at that
squad, really.
Exactly that. You look at that starting 11 today, and that starting 11 shouldn't drop many points through this season.
Yeah.
Not without any extra players. That starting 11 shouldn't drop. Jay Robinson for me isn't a surprise, but is a real. That shows Will Stills turned round to that lad and said, "This is your time." I thought he probably looked like a better prospect than Tyler Diblin.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I do. He has, like, Tyler Diblin has this wonderful ability to turn a player, to ride a challenge, and to progress through the lines.
Yeah.
But what Jay Robinson seems to have is that end.
Yeah.
That Tyler Diblin doesn't have.
Yeah.
That Tyler Diblin's going to learn that because he's young enough to do so.
How do you feel about Tyler going? What's your thoughts on it? Your feeling?
Look, if the club gets 50 million for him, see you later.
Yeah. It's good money.
And it's not. That's no knock on Tyler, because I'd love him to stay around. That's more that I think the club look like they're in a position where they dictate what's going on rather than the players dictating. Because in previous seasons, the players have chosen almost at will what they want to do, and managers and the club have bent to their will. The club has made their stand very clear, and Phil Parsons couldn't have said it better, and if anyone said it, he couldn't have said it better.
Yeah.
If you want to bid, make sure you bid. You come
Bid
right.
properly, yeah.
Yeah.
Bid and bid well, he said.
Yeah. Because Tyler Diblin is a £50 million player. He's the English tax. You have to remember that. He's got the English tax.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 50 million, that's what they want. Make sure they get it.
Right, first 2 Wrexham fans of the day on the channel. Thank you for joining me. Score prediction.
2-1 Wrexham.
He's going 2-1 Wrexham. What about you, young man?
2-1 Wrexham.
2-1 Wrexham. Right, who's your goal scorers? Who's going to net?
Sam Smith and Josh Windass.
What about you, young man?
Ryan Hardy and Sam Smith.
And my final question for both of you is, where are you going to finish this season in the Championship?
6th.
Going 6th, like it, playoffs.
Hopefully mid-table.
Going mid-table, guys, thank you very much. 2 more Wrexham fans on the channel. Thoughts ahead of this one?
I think this is going to be a tough one. I think it's going to be tough. Good shift for the squad as well. You know, we've got a lot of experienced players, more.
Like good signings, haven't you?
Yeah, really good signings. Well, hopefully we win. Hopefully. But I think it's going to be 1-1. 1-1.
Going to go 1-1.
Yeah.
You take a point?
Yeah, we'll take a point.
Yeah.
Take a point, get 2, yeah.
What about you, young man? How are you feeling about this one?
Good. I reckon we're going to win 3-1.
Go 3-1 win. Who's scoring your goals today?
I'm going to say Ryan Hardy and Lewis O'Brien.
Yeah, Lewis O'Brien's a brilliant signing, by the way. I really liked him. I would have loved him here, actually. Thoughts of the season? Where do you think you'll finish?
7th.
Going 7th.
I'm sticking 7th.
That'll be a great season as well,
it'll be
wouldn't
a great season for us, yeah. I think we're going to have a good season.
What about you, young man?
3rd.
Third. He's going with the playoffs. Brilliant. Guys, thank you very much indeed.
Never stop, you know, it's difficult, the circumstances were, the support was just always been there.
Championship fixture against Wrexham.
Good start to the game, good tempo. Connor Cody goes close from a short corner. Good cross in from Wrexham. Best chance for Saints come to Ryan Fraser really early. Cuts inside, he looks real energetic. I said it last week in the matchday vlog, I thought it was tremendous, but good energy to the game. Flynn Downslow looks vital in central midfield for Saints. Adam Armstrong just swings it back. Jay Robinson finds Shay Charles, edge of the 18-yard box, tries at goal, finds Wellington. So close, it's inside netting. Great start from the Saints. Half time is coming to an end, the players come back out. Can't wait to see if there is any changes. Ronnie Edwards had a really difficult first half, I thought. The goal, well, the penalty that he gave away wasn't ideal really, but after that he got bullied a bit by keeper Moore, who throws himself around a bit, to be fair, but you've got to be professional and deal with him. We all know what he's like, but he's a well-experienced championship player. Connor Cody at the back for them has been good. Doesn't look like there's been any changes for Southampton. Does Adam Armstrong come back out? That is the big question for me. I think he's looked really toothless through the middle. No, he's still there. Adam Armstrong's still there. It doesn't look like there's any changes. Wellington was struggling at the back end of the second half. Has he come back out? Yeah, he's come back out as well. Just reacting to it as I see it. I thought there'd be some changes at half time. I'm not convinced by two holding midfielders, Charles and Downs. They're both good, but you need someone that can ball carry. And that's been the biggest problem, is finding someone to get us up the field that's going to pick it up and drive with it. Robinson's been a real bright spark, as I expected him to be. He's brilliant. He's such a good talent. His energy and his work rate's brilliant. Ryan Fraser probably comes out in the first half with the most amount of credit. Still Wrexham that have the lead. It's still Saints 0, Wrexham 1. As Wrexham starts the time waste now. They've tired. A couple of players gone down injured. They're taking their time. Saints are pushing. They're far the better team now, Saints. The changes have made a real difference, but they haven't been able to score. Saints have had a lot of chances at goal. I'll go through all the stats in the back end of the match day vlog, but they've had a lot of chances, but not really tested Danny Ward, who's not the greatest goalkeeper in the world, not one of my favourites, and my Leicester friends will tell you that. But we haven't really tested him. Everything's been at him. That's a big goal from Saints, massive goal, and that save from Gavin Bazunu just before is vital. Massive save, Saints have a free kick. Right inside, Matty Fernandez, who's looked really off it since he came on. He's going to take it. We're in stoppage time. Come on, Saints!
Come on, Saints, you battered them!
We have some instant fan reaction from outside St Mary's. Southampton start the Championship campaign with a victory against Wrexham, but it was very touch and go there.
Yeah, it was a really tough game. I lost belief for like until about 85th minute. I thought there's no way, and we kind of started putting on a bit of pressure later on. Thought maybe we could get a point, and we got the win. So
yeah,
beautiful.
What a goal from Ryan Manning. James Ward-Prowse would have been very, very proud of that.
He wouldn't. Yes. Yeah. I'm speechless about that one. It was so beautiful. We saw it right in front of us. The limbs went up. Oh, the noise. Beautiful.
And then we have captain Jack Stevens steps up late in the game and scores the winner. A man that's took a lot of flack, got a new contract in the summer. I thought he was brilliant today.
Yeah, there was this one moment where I thought they were really going to score. He legged it back. It was really great. Referee probably would have given a pen, but it wasn't, so that's great. But no, that goal, because we didn't see him coming for it, so we thought it went wide, and we just saw it hit the back of the net. It's amazing.
I think we have to give a massive shout out to Gavin Bazunu, because he has made a massive save at 1-1, a huge save. It was a one-on-one, and that save I thought was huge.
That is true. That is very true. He wasn't very busy today, but yes, that was one moment we really needed. Without this, if we went 2 down, I didn't see the comeback. But yeah, I'm really happy we managed to get it back in the extra time, which last season just wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, a manager that went for it at the end as well. 1-0 down, he had a proper go, didn't he? He made the right substitutions.
Yes. What was it? Manning? He made a proper impact off the left.
He did. You're right. He did.
Yeah, the crosses. Putting on the 2 big strikers up front and then Manning there as well. It just works. I love having the big striker up front because it just works well.
And your final thoughts on today, starting the Championship with a victory?
We have been to every single game last season, and we only saw them win once. I mean, we got the whole season in just one game now.
Yeah, it was great to see. Guys, thank you very much for coming on the channel. Really appreciate it. Right, some proper instant fan reaction outside St Mary's Stadium. Rusty, start with you. What a win!
I really don't know what to say. Like, I know I said it's going to be a season of scrappy 1-0s and stuff, but didn't that just sort of summed it all up? Like, it was a scrappy 2-1. And who would have put Jack Stevens as the scoring the winner, eh?
Captain
Super
with the winner.
Jack,
yeah,
eh?
Super Jack. It was controversial, that contract he was given, but what a goal that was.
We'll take it. 2-1, I'm happy. I wasn't very happy about around the 85th minute, but we'll get past 85 minutes and we'll go to 95 minutes, and I'll take the 2-1 all day long.
We have to talk about that free kick from Ryan Manning. What a hit! Wow. James Ward-Prowse would have been very proud of that.
Oh, he would have. Yeah, absolutely. Phenomenal. To be honest, though, you could kind of see it. You could see that it was most likely going in.
Yeah.
It was beautifully taken. Amazing.
Yeah. Were you concerned, sort of midway through that second half, that we were actually going to get anything out of it at all?
Well, we had chances. We had lots of chances. Couldn't finish any of them. So towards the end, like 80 minutes, I started panicking. But we done it. Got it done.
Yeah. Rod, I want you to pull us out a man of the match. Who was the star man for you?
Well, star man for me. That's a difficult one. That's a difficult one. Yeah. I don't know. I think. Matty Fernandez, when he came on, I thought did a little bit of hard work. Yeah. Quasi maybe as well. Yeah.
Let's talk about Quasi and those throw-ins. What a throw that guy's got!
To be fair, like, the throw-in was lovely, but honestly, it was his recoveries for me, Martin.
Yeah.
Like the
so
way
quick,
that
wasn't he?
Every time a ball was played over the top or in behind, or he was 5 yards off, his recovery runs were unbelievable. And no one. And the good thing about Wrexham today was their forwards are quite slow.
Yeah.
So Quasi had them in their pocket. Like, anytime he had to make those recovery runs, it was in the pocket. It was.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Was it a good team performance? Do you know what? Yeah. And not result-wise. I mean, genuinely, like, there was never a time where you thought that. I felt like we were out of it.
Yeah.
We weren't ever really in it. Wrexham really put in a work.
Yeah. They dug in deep, didn't they?
They really did. They put in an absolute shift. But I think under Will Steele, that's what we're going to see. We're going to see, like, backs to the wall, heels in the ground, and that never-ending spirit, that fight, that desire to keep going.
Do you know what I really like today? A manager that made really positive changes. And he made positive changes. He went for it.
And the one positive change he didn't make was Jay Robinson taken off.
Yeah.
Now Jay didn't have a particularly busy day, but when he did get the ball, he caused issues. He wanted to turn away. He wanted to get Wrexham running towards their own goal. It wasn't his best game. The Brighton performance for him in friendly pre-season was so much better, but that looks like a player has got so much room to grow.
Let's talk about Jay Robinson. Let's expand on that a bit. Jay Robinson for you, Ben. What do you think of him as a player? He's going to be special, isn't he?
He's a quality player, but we all have to remember he's still a kid, yeah? And this is what we tend to do. We kind of big up these kids, we put the pressure on them. Like, he makes a difference when he's in the side, but we've got to remember he's still a little kid.
He's still young.
Still young. Kid. I don't need to be patronising, but
he's a young man.
He's a young man. He's learning his trade. He's learning the game. He's just broken into the side. So, start of a new season. Yeah, look, I want him to do really, really well. I'm sure he will. I'm sure the manager will use him as and when he needs to. But we got a squad. We got a huge squad of 30 plus players. So. We have to use these players correctly. Obviously, we hope to see some players leave the squad because it's too big.
It's huge.
We hope to bring some quality in as well. Still, we've got 2-3 weeks of the transfer window to be open.
Yeah.
But
there's a bit of business to be done.
I like him. He's very, very good.
There's a lot of business to be done, isn't there?
No, I think Will Steele and the club have managed that shit really well. Sorry for the language.
It's fine.
I think they've managed that really well. I think it was easy to walk into the season and see how bloated we were. Yeah. And I've said to you off camera, in conversation, I've said to other people, the size of this squad is probably where we get hurt.
That's what hurts us.
Yeah, and I think the fact that Will Steele and Johannes Spores, they've turned around and said, like, this is where we stand with things. This is what we're going to do. And people are going to have to get in line. And like people like Tyler, like Matty Fernandez came on today and he was good. He wasn't Matty Fernandez that we know, but he was good. And he hasn't kicked up a fuss. He hasn't made a stink. He's going about his business as we expect.
One thing here we have to remember though. Look, at the end of the day, there's only so many players you can get out the door, right? We're probably still going to have a very big squad at the end of the transfer window. We need to utilise that, use it to the best of our ability. The manager, I hope, will galvanise everyone, galvanise all those players and use that depth. You know, you look at a Wrexham, for instance, today, they're not going to have that squad depth that we've got. We've got to make use of that, yeah?
But Will still showed us today that he wasn't going to ever be flustered by where we were on the pitch in that moment.
He was very calm when we scored that goal. He was really calm. He didn't celebrate with the first goal.
He didn't react. The only time I really ever saw him react was when a pass went back to Baz, and he was like, "That's not what we want. That's not what we want. We want to be the other way." Like, but he kept his head. He stayed very calm. He stayed very in the game. Whereas like Russell Martin, etc., he often let his emotions get the better of him.
He did.
What we saw from Will Steele today,
very good point.
What we saw from Will Steele today was the ability to make those decisions at the right times to keep us not only in the game but push us on and get us on the front foot. And in that last 10 minutes, I thought we were exceptional. Exceptional.
Yeah, we were. The fitness levels, we spoke about fitness levels a lot.
Yeah.
And he's really got the players fit.
Yeah.
And the one thing that really shone, deeper the game went, they run out of gas, didn't they?
Yeah. I think, like, you could see, fitness level Wrexham. Especially that first one when they started panicking as well when we got that free kick in. You could see that they were sort of a little bit, touch and go, and they started to panic. But our fitness, I think, was great. They dug out the result in the end. The lads, they did. They didn't give up. Like there was times last season where we did give up. And we conceded.
There was no giving up today, was there?
No. They put the fight right in. Fair play to the lads.
Yeah, it's great to see. Right, guys, thank you all very much. It's brilliant.
Just one more thing left to say. Up the football, Martin. Up the football, Martin.
Up the football, Martin. Thank you, mate. Thank you, mate. Thanks. What a Hollywood ending that was. That was a proper Hollywood ending. Jack Stevens gets Saints the winner. Some more thoughts. You've probably seen my post-match reaction video by the time you're watching this match day vlog. But I tell you what, let's talk about the match day experience before I talk about the game, because I've loved today. And thank you to every single one of you that's taken the time out to come and say hello to me. I'm just blown away. Like the amount of people that come and said like they love the channel, and just nice things that they've been watching it over the summer. There's a gentleman, I can't remember his name, Greg, it was Greg, all the way from Canada that come over, and he was just like chuffed to bits to say hello. that is why I do this channel. So thank you to every single one of you that did say hello to me today. It means so much. You've got no idea how much it means to me. The matchday experience today was just brilliant. Like, for the first time actually since the Northern Wall's been formed and the segregation's been changed at St Mary's Stadium, I really thought that the atmosphere today come alive, like properly come alive. It was magical in there today. You cannot replicate that winning feeling. And do you know what? You can't, that early season, you know, winning on an opening day is really special. And do you know what? Credit to the manager. The manager was brilliant today. He got his substitutions spot on. A lot of people questioned his starting 11. Do you know what? In-game management today was absolutely terrific. I thought he was bang on the money. Like, the Ryan Manning substitution was massive. He made a massive, massive change when he came on. And look, he'd be starting against Ipswich. There's no doubt about that next week. And you know, the biggest takeaway from me today was the fans again. They just make it. The energy for a side that was so bad last season, and to finally get an opening day win, I cannot tell you how important that opening day win is for us, because that sets us up. And there's some players got in a really good groove today. Charles, Stevens. How good was Stevens today? How quick was he off the ground? I thought he was really fast. He looks like 4 or 5 yards quicker than he was a season ago. But you could say that for multiple players throughout this squad that were here last season. I think still has done wonders in pre-season already. He's got the players fit. He's got them organised. Look, there's a lot of work to do higher end up the field. There's no doubt about that. We all know that we need signings. We all know that we're going to need to find players to play out wide. We're going to need somebody that can pick up the ball in midfield and travel with it. Mateus did that when he came on, but he wasn't quite the Mateus that I saw last season. Look, he's rusty, but he's going to get better if he stays with us, which I think and have a feeling that he will. But the manager, magnificent today, and I hope and I pray I have that opportunity to get him on this channel and talk to him about his managerial style and what he is trying to do inside this dressing room, because I think he's worked wonders in a short space of time. I really do. And I'm bigging him up because he needs bigging up. He's a young man, and it was a big moment. It's in his early 30s. That game today, at 1-0 down, he was really brave and he was calm. I watched him a lot, and you've seen that on the. I'm going to clip this up because I've not clipped it up yet at the time of recording. I'm going to clip up the still cam and watch how calm and collective he was today. I think it's a masterstroke by the club bringing him in, I really do. I think they've got the appointment spot on. So fair play to the ownership for doing that. It's been a great day today. It's been emotional because we've won. I've loved every single second of today. It's been the best day in such a long time, and I hope that my enthusiasm and my love for Saints has really shone through on this vlog, and you've got a real feeling through my eyes of what it's been like today, because it's just been brilliant. It's been, personally, the longest week ever. It's been such a busy week. I've trying to like nail down like 2 jobs and an evening job and do this. So it is an absolute mission. I've been doing bar work 3 nights a week. I'm outside actually where I do the bar work. I'm not working tonight, but it's been Cows Week where I live on the Isle of Wight. So it's been mega, mega busy. I've just finished one of my jobs that I was doing. I was doing some admin work for a football league called Leisure Leagues. Honestly, it's the most torturous job I've ever done in my life. It's all remote work and you're just dealing with admin work. And it's been absolute hell for about a year. That is now gone, thank God. Thank God. And I can focus a bit more on this channel and kicking it on. If you've got a company or a brand and you want to bring it on this channel and put it in front of 100,000 people a month, drop me an email. Drop me an email, info@footballmartin.com, and we'll get you on the channel. I want to thank you all very, very much for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Smash a like on the video, comment, get involved. I want to hear all your opinions. You can see I'm getting a bit carried away. I'm a bit emotional today, but I'm a happy, happy man. I'm going home happy. I'm going to go home and edit this video. And I'll see you again in another video very, very soon.